Hola, estudiantes. Vamos a estudiar sujetos. So we're going to start by studying subjects because that's the first word that you should have in forming a sentence in Spanish. So we need to learn how to deal with subjects. First, they have to go in a grid as we discussed in class. So we're going to make that grid in the document. You're going to go up to your Google Drive and you're going to click New, Google Docs. I'll let that load up for a minute here. You're going to call this, everybody is going to call this sujetos, just subjects, sujetos. Going to put your name on it. And then you are going to go to insert, because you're going to make that grid first. And you're going to go to table. And then what you want is a 2x3 table because that's what that verb grid looks like. So you click that. And then what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to move these down a bit, okay? Because you have to write in there. So you have to make the grid like this. And down a little bit more. Okay. You might have to mess around with this for a minute to get it to where exactly you want it. So I'm going to leave the first box up to you. You should know very well what goes there and here. It's this box that can be, anything singular, anything at all. Now, it should be in Spanish, and it should be in Spanish, and then you're going to write what the words mean in English. They don't have to be completely in Spanish. I mean, majority of them should be. But what I mean by that is you can just type in a person's name if you want. Carlos is just Carlos. That's a person's name, a singular person. So you don't have to translate that one. But the ones that you do have to translate are like, let's say, got to get the accent here. So that's Alt and the letter for you. It's different for me because I have a MacBook. L, right, equals he, could also mean it. Okay, so that's something singular. All right, I want to say window, but I don't know how to say window. So I'm going to go up to what you're going to use a lot. You're going to go to www.spanishdict.com. See, it's already up there because I use it myself. Spanishdict.com. Until you get your green dictionaries that you're going to pick up from school, this is what you'll use, not Google Translate. You'll go to, translate Spanish or English, and I want to know how to say window. All right, now that is how you say it, ventana. You don't need la. I mean, if you want, you can, I guess. That's just, as you should know, it means the. Yeah, sure, the answer is right there. But the point of doing this, just like using your dictionary, is to look at some other things. La ventana of a building. Oh, of a car, it's a la ventanilla. This is why we don't use Google Translate, because look at all these different things that you can talk about with the word window. Look at all this. It's not just window, ventana, okay? So, you know what? I'm going to say the window of a shop display. How about that? That's a vitrina, la vitrina. So I'm going to go now back to my document here. And I'm going to write, like I said, you can write la if you want, not necessary, but la vitrina equals the window. The window is closed. Let's say that's the sentence you want to write. Okay. So this can be, like I said, anything singular, anything at all. Look around your room or where you're studying at right now and pick something out of the room. Or like I said, it could be a person. It could be el profesor equals the teacher. Okay. So here you're going to have 8. 8 of them. Okay? Here you're going to have 4 of them. Well, Senor Reed, I don't know anything other than nosotros that goes here, or nosotras. Anything and I. Anything. So my dog and I. Mi perro y yo equals my dog and I. Anything and I. Anything you want. Okay? So you're going to have 4 there. All right. This box, we don't use vosotros very much. Okay. So remember, this box is for anything, plural, not including yourself. Anything. Okay? You can start with something easy like ellos equals they. I'm going to pick Carlos y Margarita, a girl's name. That one you don't have to translate because it's just a couple people's names. Anything plural, anything at all. I'm going to look around the classroom here and I see some posters here. So I'm going to write los carteles equals the posters. Okay, once again, if you need to look up anything, you go to SpanishDict.com. So there should be 8 there. So just to reiterate, you should only have one thing here. Only one thing here. You should know what those are. Here, anything singular, 8 there. You're going to do 4 here, and you're going to do another 8 here. When you're done, you will share it with me. Share. You should know how to do the share thing. Share with me, click link, click anywhere, This part you should know how to do. Go ahead and just share it with me. Okay? All right, let me know if you have any preguntas. Preguntas, questions, okay?